We're going to go perfect pairings here, Buck. We're going to try and find players here with their first 2 picks for everybody in the AFC East. And I'll start us off here with the New York Jets. A lot of needs on this football team. Roster needs a lot of help here, Bucky. I know they brought in some help at the corner position with Morris Claiborne, but I'm going to go pick number 6, MARSHON LATTIMORE, who I think is the most talented cornerback in this draft class. You talk about somebody with elite speed, outstanding ball skills, very fluid, smooth, athletic. I think he'd be a great fit for them with the 6th overall pick.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a talented player. The way that he can walk up, he can play press, he can play off, he can bail. He's instinctive, he's athletic. He is a guy that has the potential to be a lockdown corner in the National Football League for a long time.
All right, we get a corner there in the first round at number 6. Now we get to pick number 39. A lot of different options for them, a lot of different places they could go. I know you're looking at maybe giving the offense a little bit of a shot in the arm there, bud.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking about giving Cooper Kupp an opportunity to be a New York Jet. I believe he's a guy that really can be the heir apparent to Eric Decker on that offense. He's an outstanding route runner, does a great job making plays over the middle of the field, and he takes his game up a notch when he plays against very competitive guys. I think he's someone who's going to be a very, very productive player, maybe coming in as a number 3 or even a number 2 receiver, and then moving forward to become a long-term starter on the perimeter.
Yeah, you look at somebody I think you can make a strong case, the best route runner in this draft class. Really understands how to set things up. Just instinctive, catches everything. You can play him inside, you can play him outside. A lot you can do with Cooper Kupp. So we got the Jets, MARSHON LATTIMORE, and Cooper Kupp at picks 6 and 39. All right, Buffalo Bills, you're up first here with the 10th overall pick.
I'm going to get him a big-time wide receiver. How about Mike Williams with the 10th overall pick? And the reason I'm going with Mike Williams, I want someone that can complement Sammy Watkins on the outside. Sammy Watkins is our vertical threat. He's the guy that makes the big plays on posts, goals, double moves. I need someone that can kind of do the dirty work underneath. Mike Williams is that guy. Big, physical, kind of bullies guys on the perimeter, catches the ball well over the middle of the field, and he's a red zone weapon. When you have Tyrod Taylor as your quarterback and you're building around a strong running game, you have guys that can command one-on-one coverage on the outside. I believe Watkins and Williams can get it done in Buffalo.
What was that song, the 90s song? You remember He's Got the Power? I think it was Snap.
Oh,
was that Snap?
Wow.
It's getting kind of hectic. Wow. Anyways, that's the song that goes in my head when I see Mike Williams. Very random thought there. Pick number 44, I'm going to go to a cornerback, and a guy you've been talking about for a long time in this draft process, QUINCY Wilson. Big physical corner. We've got a power wide receiver. Let's go get a big, powerful cornerback in QUINCY Wilson who can match up with those big physical wide receivers. Get your hands on the guy at the line of scrimmage, and then when you get down the field, be able to turn, locate, and make plays on the football. Did not run as fast at the combine as maybe we all would have hoped, but I didn't really see play speed as being a big issue for him on tape, Buck.
No, I don't think it's a big issue. In fact, I like this fit because they're moving to a more of a zone-based scheme. They're putting a premium on the pass rushers. They want their guys in the back end to understand, keep the ball in front of the defense, get your hands on receivers, jam and disrupt when they go to cover 2. QUINCY Wilson is built to play in that kind of scheme. I think it's a nice fit. That would be a nice selection for them at 44.
All right, Miami Dolphins, we're going to focus defense here with these 2 picks. I'm first up, pick number 22. Let's go JARRAD Davis, linebacker from Florida. And to me, one of the things I like about JARRAD Davis is, A, you hear great things about his leadership off the field, which is important, that inside linebacker spot. But I've got somebody that can come downhill and do the old-school dirty work we used to see from the linebackers 10, 15 years ago, but then has that range, explosiveness, and athleticism to make plays sideline to sideline and match up in coverage. He would be a great fit in this defense.
He'd be a great fit because he is physical, he's nasty. He has some of that dog that you like in your defensive players, meaning he plays to the line in terms of his physicality and aggressive. I like the violent nature that he brings to the position. I think he would be a great fit for them at 22. But I'm going to add somebody in the back end, someone who is also equally as tenacious, smart player that can kind of control the defense. How about Marcus Williams from Utah?
Oh, I like that one.
Look, we talk about smart, tough, instinctive, being very, very competitive in the back end. I believe he has all of those traits in spades. Comes over the top, can play, comes downhill, makes nice tackles. He is someone who just has a knack for being able to create plays. He's a good player. I like him in the back end. I think he'd be a nice fit as we continue to upgrade this defense.
And you always say you can't win with dumb safeties. This kid is extremely bright. He can make all the calls, going to get everybody lined up and kind of control traffic, and then go make plays on the football as well. I'm a big Marcus Williams fan. All right, the Patriots here. Couple picks for them at 72 and 96. Pick number 72, you have them looking at a corner.
How about Cam Sutton? Cameron Sutton from Tennessee comes over, and what I like about Sutton is his versatility. We had a chance to watch him in the Senior Bowl. Played corner, played nickel, played safety. You think about Bill Belichick and what he asked his guys to do. He asked them to do a lot, play a lot of different roles, and it may change on a weekly basis. Cam Sutton is a guy that has the ability to be able to do that. I think you plug him into the secondary, he can play anywhere on the field. He goes with Eric Rowe and the rest of those guys as versatile players in the back end.
We're going to show the pick against App State, huh? You're going to do that to me? Is that really, guys?
I didn't call up the B-roll.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot with that. All right, I'm going to go pick number 96. How about just a physical specimen from Villanova? KPASSAGN, defensive end, Bucky. This is how you want guys to look when they get off the bus. You talk about tall, long, and muscled up, athletic. He is raw, no question. But we saw at the Senior Bowl, once he figures this thing out, this could be a dominant defensive lineman.
He absolutely can be a dominant defensive lineman. You think about the length that he brings to the table, how hard he plays, still learning the game, still understanding position. I think in New England it's a great fit. His ability as one of those long defensive ends to be able to play either outside in a 4-3 scheme or even as a 5 technique, maybe in a 3-4 scheme, I think he'd be a nice fit.
You know, the Patriots, we'll see. They may make some trades here, might be picking a little bit higher than pick number 72. We'll wait and see what happens there. But that's our perfect pairs for the AFC East. We'll continue to do this for all the divisions as we march towards the NFL Draft.